I'm not gonna play that guy, and this thing can be kind of insane. So, not for us, but just in general, there are decks that can really take advantage of it, even though we are not one of them. Everybody can play those, and I'm fine with that. Whatever. Seems like I'm perhaps... Hey! Dub Glimmer Post. Might get there. Alright, so... I just don't think the green is happening. I mean, I think it's gotta be black, blue, poor man infect, control. Again, this pack's just really open, or really empty. I think we take the artisan here. Maybe pumping our dudes or something. Yeah, there's like this and that and this guy. I mean, we could try and keep the dream alive, but I'm pretty sure that dream has died. A horrible, miserable death. So, I think maybe at this point, our best infect option would be to get some more tainted strikes and get in there with some, regular dudes. So let's just, we may splash green. We'll keep it in mind, but it is definitely not a great option at this point. And there's an Argent Sphinx and a Grasp of Darkness, 2 Mini Cripes, Plague Stinger. Okay, this pack is insanely stacked. Wow. It's just a lot to process here. Right now I'm thinking Plague Stinger. We don't really have any removal though, so Grasp of Darkness is probably at a premium for us. Then again, our infect count is dismally low. And I don't know that we can get away from that strategy completely, so man, I hate this. I'm taking the Plague Stinger. Jeez. Don't like it. Rather have the Grasp. And back-to-back Sphinxes. Okay, well, we're taking the other one, because, yeah, there's not anything else that I'd rather have in here. I mean, it's like competing with the Sphinx and the Drake, which, are not even close. I guess I could go for that green splash I was halfway joking about. There's a Cisbearer there, but we've got no mirrors to get us there, and no spell bombs. Really kind of wish I could take the other one. Yeah. Million things I wish would have went different on this one, so that's fine. Taking the Sphinx and moving on. Okay, so insane green card in asceticism. Stark Slick Drake, and there's Invisimancer, which I think for what we're doing with these random infect dudes, which count 5, 6 guys. Probably looking at the Invisimancer. So, yep. Yeah, there's another Fallen. I think we're gonna have to take the Leaden Mirror. I mean, go Trinket Mage to Vector Asp. Seems pretty poor, but I don't know. Considering how poor our infect pool is. I mean, this guy ramps us up to our 4 drops, which are not terribly impressive in and of themselves. So, but yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna pull that, and this draft is pretty much in the can already. So let's see how that goes. Stoke, rebuttal. Only real card left. I mean, there's the Reaver, but we need bodies down to block so that we can start finding guys to get in there. Sultan seems fine in that capacity. If this had a cantrip on it, it'd be the pick here, but it doesn't. Always think it should. It's like, okay, jump, sweet, jump with an untap effect. Two vector asps would be the worst deck ever. Only thing in our colors, I don't know how we deal with the Saberclaw Golem, though. Yeah, so we're just going to take that. It's pretty bad when that is a legitimate concern. Again, this may actually beat out the last time when I said I'd never been so happy to see a Contagious Nim. That it may now be the second happiest time I've had seen a Contagious Nim. This guy's big. So is this one. Neither one of them's really good. This one's like the late finisher in the in the Furnace Celebration deck. This guy's like your big finisher. I'm not really playing either one of those, so we'll do that one. Wow. So thanks for joining me to watch me go down in flames, because that's I believe what we're gonna have coming up next. Yes, get that guy out of the pool. All right, score. All right, let's move on and build this piece of junk, huh? See where we are at. So I'm just going to start off here in the build process, and I'm going to move down the guys that I have that say infect on them, and yeah, do a count on those. I have a feeling that I'm going to come up against another infect deck here, just because, there's no way that there's not at least one, probably two of those at the table, considering how poorly available they were. And I am like lagging out or something, because yeah, it's just not working out great on the clicking. So I mean, just by the count here that I have, it looks like, yeah, I pretty well could have gotten out of this strategy at some point, but obviously missed that. Yeah, I'm almost thinking I just need to splash these guys. It's really bad, but at least like all of my black stuff is not intensive. All of my green stuff not intensive. We do that, and then we just kind of fill in with blue stuff that either has a butt to it or get stuff in. So these guys, add extra points. This has a butt. This guy, how do you not play that? That has a butt. This locks something down. Yeah, that type of stuff. I'm gonna have to play 17 lands, I believe. So let's see where we're at right now. Looking pretty awful, one way or another. And that Tainted Strike can also be used, obviously defensively. Somebody swinging in for lethal, and not quite. So everything in my deck costs 4 or less. Alright, sweet. So then I'm optioning on this, this. I don't think that's really an option. We're not that kind of aggressive. Infect deck that you like to have with the black green. I mean, this guy, that guy, these, and even those could wear it, so it wouldn't be too bad. This thing could kind of cycle through, so I guess it could also be an option. Again, this guy could cycle through, but I don't think he'd do a whole lot. I think I'd like to have one counterspell in here, especially with the disperse, you know. But yeah, I think that looks correct. I mean, this guy, you know, fits our requirement of the, you know, it being in the Big Butt Society, but I think we might be alright there. Sea Strider's kind of on the fence too. But he comes down early. Maybe we just go with the more solid dude in the Soliton, and you know, should we run into something fairly aggressive, then we slide into that guy. Just putting that in the Real Smith, Soliton Real Smith. Real Smith is definitely the more greedy go-to. Aggressive, greedy, controlling. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna go with the safer way. Let's see what Moto says on lands. 10-4-3. I don't quite like that. 10 seems a bit much. 8. 8-6. 8-6-3. I also got the leaden mirror, so it's almost like playing 7, which is more than enough. But I mean, turn 2 Plague Stinger seems pretty important. I mean, whereas the turn 2 Thrumming Bird does not. Turn 3, you know, Invincimancer does not. So I'm okay cutting back on the blue if I'm not hitting my, you know, islands in order to curve out on my blue guys. It's not as big of a deal as missing the you know, black drops. So that seems okay. I wish I had some way to, you know, tutor up a green, but don't know if I want to cut out another swamp to get another forest in here. I think 3 is probably correct, so let's just go with that. And yeah, run this piece of junk. Let's go.